Hey guys, it's Cameron. Today I'm just going to do a continuation of yesterday's video where I'm checking in on the new Facebook account that I created to see if there's any progress going along to where maybe we can ship. I doubt we can, but I'm going to give it a look. I'm also just going to do a couple things today as day 2 to maybe season that account a little bit more. And then I'm also going to be answering a couple questions that I got on the first video for yesterday. So I guess first I'll do the questions so that in case you don't want to watch the rest of the video, I can get the questions done. All right, so first question I get is I can't pronounce the first name. I can't pronounce the name on honestly either of the questions that I got, but don't hate me for that. I just, let me see if I can answer the question. So it says, but I don't get the shipping option on a new US profile. How can I drop ship then? Without having the shipping option, any way to access it? Well, that's the whole point of these videos that I'm making that are for the second account series. So the whole point of this video and the videos after it and the one before, I mean, it's to see how we can get that shipping option. That's the objective. That's our goal. And so if you started an account just like I did for the purpose of documenting it, you shouldn't expect to have the shipping option because, again, that's the whole point of what we're trying to achieve. That's our end goal. So, right now, I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to save an image real quick. Cool. And let's just see if we get shipping options. I doubt it, but that would be pretty cool. So already in the corner, I have this thing called a limited reach alert. Because you're new to Marketplace, there's a temporary limit on how much you can list and message. We do this to help build a better community for buyers and sellers. So it looks like they're kind of, they're getting the idea that people are starting these accounts for drop shipping probably and to sell more as a business online. And I know they're coming up with business accounts that aren't accessible to the public really yet because they're like testing them all out. I'm sure pretty soon they're going to kind of fine tune and really make Marketplace a more like robust marketplace really to where it's not just like Craigslist and stuff like that. Cause it's people taking advantage of the simplicity right now like us. But I'm sure their fees go up at some point. I'm sure there's a lot more trial and error that you have to do to get past certain things. And I'm sure it gets a little bit more complicated, but hopefully it stays pretty easy. Either way though, there's going to be people like you and I who are going to figure out how to take advantage of it and make money from it. So this is what we do, guys. Like, don't be scared of it. All right. So already new to me, this upload photos thing directly from your phone. Like they're trying to get more mobile users. So that maybe that's another way we can try to season our account is trying to list something on mobile. It must be what they're trying to push for. I don't know. Let's just put some fake title information here. $90. This is a desk for the description. We're just putting in info to see if it lets me do any kind of hide from friends. Oh, okay. So I can't even. Oh, category. I was going to say, it wouldn't even let me list it at all. Let's go to arts and crafts. Art supplies and art organization and storage should have shipping. I don't have shipping on anything. So, no shipping yet. It's only day 2. I didn't really expect to. But bath accessories, mirrors. I just want to see if it even lets me publish anything. Condition, new. Brand, desk. So this feels different than my account already. Desk. It won't even let me publish right now. Limit reached. Yeah, it says I've reached a limit. So I have 1 item for sale. Probably from the video yesterday. Let's go check it out. Leave your listings, 1 active listing. It's got 13 views, even though I priced it double what that person made. Okay, I'm gonna delete this listing. No, I haven't sold it. And let's see if we can do a new listing. Again, let's try the same thing. So if you don't already know that, some of you guys might already know this stuff. Like, yeah, you can only have one listing if you make an account. Like, I don't know that stuff. So let's do this. I also have new updates ready for my next video in just my progress through dropshipping and learning and stuff like that on my actual account. So I will get a video out for those soon. You know, if I've run into some more obstacles and learned some new things, so I'll make sure to update you guys soon with all that. But let's try this again. So category, I like to go to arts and crafts, art supplies, okay. Still no shipping, but let's see if we can even publish. Because it still says the limit reached thing up there. So like that's gonna be an issue. All right, yeah. It won't even let us publish still. And I deleted that listing. So I don't know if it takes a second, you know, for that stuff to get done in their system. But as of right now, I can't even list an item. Listed that one yesterday and deleted it just now. Can't list. So let's go to the next question then, because I can't even list anything. Bro, we send order Walmart, but Walmart products price low and our products price high. How send customer invoice our products price? Please give solution. Which, what's your guys' answer in the comments? This emoji I've heard is the praying, or it's actually meant to be high fives. I don't know. Anyway, he's using it like this. So I commented back on this and I said something along the lines of like, do you mean if the customer gets an invoice in the box? I'm assuming that's what this person's talking about. Walmart products price low, our products price high. How send customer invoice our products price? So you're not going to be able to send an invoice in the box from Walmart with your price you listed the item on. That's just not going to happen. You can't go in and key in a new number. And also, you're not always going to have control over if they get an invoice slip or not. If you watch other videos online about this thing, you know, most of people's attitudes about it are, you know, you just can't worry about it. Yeah, if your customers get an invoice, you know, a high percentage of the time, they're not even going to check that paper slip on the inside. I mean, when I order something, I don't even always check that paper for any reason unless I know like me or my wife might return it. I'll keep it just in case we need to do a return. Or I'll keep it because it was a business expense and I want to keep track of business expenses. But for the most part, most of these people are just buying items online. They're opening it, throwing the box to the side or in the trash, not caring what's in it. Most people aren't like, what is on this paper? Like most people don't care. So far, you know, it's not like I've sold a high volume of things, but I haven't had anybody complain about it. And the people that I hear online who apparently make thousands of dollars a week or whatever, they just say you get one person out of however many who ever says anything about it. And at that point, I mean, if somebody's going to agree to pay something online and then they find out that the paper inside the box has a smaller number on it and they feel like duped, I guess. I mean, at that point, it's all just mental because when they bought it, they didn't feel like it was overpriced or else they wouldn't have bought it. So now they have a new random piece of information that makes them feel like they got a bad deal. But if they would have just done any research, they probably would have found out that the price was cheaper. I mean, with most of our items, you can copy paste the titles into Google and find the item cheaper immediately. So a lot of people just aren't going to care, and a lot of people aren't even going to notice because people are lazy. Most people, once you do this, you know, sales of any kind, you realize that people are lazy. They just want to be told what to get because they got enough stuff to worry about in their life. But to answer the question, you can't key in your own number. You can't tell the customer what your product price is on paper doing something like this. If you want to do something like that, you need to sell products from custom drop shipping websites like, you know, t-shirt places and those kind of products where you know, they'll you'll have a Shopify store and you can, create your own custom products through them, like put your own branding on it, and then they'll send invoices with your info on it. But something like Facebook dropshipping through Walmart, you're not going to have that. You don't have that freedom. You're pretty much just buying stuff and selling it to people online. I mean, you don't have that kind of reach into the process. Walmart's not going to let you do that. So you just have to do it. I mean, if somebody complains, they complain, and I mean, it might happen. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Don't let the analysis of how things are going to work stop you from starting, because I mean, I've done that with so many different things in my life where I just am like, I need to make sure I know every little detail of something, and then I never start it. And when I do, I feel like it's overwhelming. You get burnt out, and then you just never make any money from something that you could have just started and made some money from. So let's not worry about that too much. Yes, it was a concern to me at first too, but so far I've done it several times, and haven't had an issue yet. But all right, that's the answer to that. So, you know what? We're already pretty much at like 10 minutes. I'm not going to bother, showing everything that I'm about to do. Just so you know, I'm going to go in and add myself to 3 groups today on my new account. I have logged in on my phone to the Facebook account so that it has registered that I am also active on mobile. That's what I'm doing. Maybe I'll go in and save a few more marketplace items, and I'm going to try to find something around my house. And I have some stuff behind me that I can sell, honestly, that I was selling personally on my previous account, that I'm going to see if I can sell here locally in my town. So I've heard that helps, that Facebook needs to register that you have sold as a real person-to-person seller in your own city, for them to know you're not some just kind of like weird robot or somebody like me who's just trying to take advantage of their system. So I'm going to list something, even though that sounds like it sucks. If you don't have the option to actually list where you live, then that just might not work for you. But another thing that you might be able to use to bypass that, which my first sale was like this. You might list something locally without a shipping option, and then maybe, because if you're meeting somebody in person, they're not going to be paying you through Facebook, but just maybe you ship it to them anyway if you can get them to agree to pay you through Venmo, Cash App, any kind of third-party payment method. I've had a couple people talk to me about that already, and my first sale was like that. I've heard on a few videos that, Facebook can, they'll notice the keywords in your messages because they can look in your messages and see like, oh, he said Venmo or he said Cash App, and that probably means they're selling outside of the platform, so we're not going to get our 5% fee. I haven't been kicked off the platform yet, and I've had several of those conversations. So maybe you try to sell something anyway from Walmart, list it on your as your one item if you just started a new account and are experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing, and maybe you can just be like, hey, it's giving me trouble, or you can just be like, hey, I actually don't have this item anymore, but whatever reason you want to come up with to say like, I can ship it to you for free. I'll cover the shipping. Don't you worry about it. Blame it on the current world events right now if you want. Just be like, hey, I'm not meeting anybody in person, but because of the inconvenience, I am shipping the item for free. If you want to, you can either place the order first and take that risk and be like, I'll place the order first, and then once, I have tracking information, I'll send you the tracking information. That way I actually purchased it, and then you can pay me through this other method. I haven't had to do that yet, though I do have that little trick in my pocket. You can, so far everybody's just, if they've done that, paid me through Venmo first, and then I've shipped the item once I've gotten confirmation of payment. So try that if you want. That if you're in a different country and you can't actually physically be there to meet somebody in person because you have a US account or something, or if you just don't want to deal with that kind of stuff, meeting people in person. I'm kind of used to it, so it doesn't bother me, but that seems like the workaround. And if that was unclear, comment and I'll try to be more clear. But yeah, I'm just going to go in, like I said, interact with different things through Facebook to show them I'm a real person, because I am. But yeah, that should be it. Sorry, I'm rambling at this point now. If you have any questions that I didn't cover, or if something I said sparked an idea and you're like, ooh, can you try this so that you don't have to? I'll try it for you. Go for it. So thanks for watching. Again, subscribe, like the video. I've been loving that. I've been getting more subscriptions. I know it's only, I'm a new channel. It's small, but I don't plan on being that way forever. So go ahead and subscribe. I would love that. It helps me out. And like the video and comment something. I'm answering everybody's comments right now because I'm so small. I'll answer you back. So thanks for watching.